So we have already discussed the basics of multiplexer, 4:1 multiplexer, and we have seen the truth table of 4:1 multiplexer, and we have also seen the truth table, concise truth table. I'll write again, right? We have also seen the concise truth table of 4:1 multiplexer. Okay, concise spelling, just check. Okay, or a reduced form of truth table, you can say, right? So I'll write it again, which all I took input variables. Enable I took s1, s0, right? I am rewriting the concise truth table what we discussed in the last class, sorry, not last class, last slide, you can say. S0, s1, s0, and output is f. If enable is equal to 1, whatever may be the values of select lines, f will remain 0. Next, yes, sorry, wait, enable is equal to 0. If select lines are 0 0, f will be equal to d naught. It will select data on d naught. Again 0 1 d1, 0 1 0 d2, 0 1 1 d3, right? So now we will write, because we need to draw the logic diagram of 4:1 mux, right? So for that logic diagram I need what? I need the Boolean expression, right? So we will see how to write a Boolean expression using this truth table. So we'll write the Boolean expression first. Okay, for first row what I'll do, instead of because I have don't cares here, so I cannot decide whether they are 0 or 1. So what I'll do, I'll leave this first row. I'll write expression for the second row, right? So enable is equal, here again I am writing SOP expression. Remember, until and unless it is said, writing SOP expression is very easy compared to POS expression, right? So we will, until and unless it is said, we are going to write the SOP expression, right? So for SOP expression, wherever 0 is available, you take its corresponding input variable ka what? Complemented form, and wherever you have 1, you take input variables a true form, right? So now for second row, enable is 0, so you take enable bar, its complemented form. S1 and S0 both are 0, so we will take S1 bar, S0 bar, right? But what are D1, D0, D1, D2, D3 according to the symbolic form of 4:1 multiplexer? These are also inputs, but only one f is only one output, right? So D0 is also input, D0, D1, D2, D3, these are all inputs, right? So whenever select lines are 0 0 and enable is equal to 0, f is going to be selected, or f is equal to D0. So what I can write, I'll just write it as D0, right? So if D0 is equal to 0, that this we will verify. If D0 is equal to 0, f will be equal to 0. If D0 is equal to 1, then f is equal to 1, right? So this we will verify now, right? So I'll verify this values. Okay, enable is equal to 0, I'll substitute enable is equal to 0 for this row. For this row, what are the inputs? I'll substitute enable is equal to 0, so 0 bar. S1 and S0 are 0 0, so I'll substitute them, S1 bar, S0 bar. What is D0? I'll consider D0 is equal to 1, so I'll make D0 is equal to 0. I'll make D0 is equal to 0, right? So what is the output here? What is the output for this input combination? 0 bar is 1, 0 1, and 0 bar is 1 again, 0 bar is 1, but D0 is 0, right? So this is AND gate, 4 input AND gate, right? So 3 inputs are high and the last input is 0. That means output will be equal to 0, because the property of AND gate is, if any one of the input is 0, then output is also equal to 0, right? So if I substitute here, I substituted D0 is equal to 0, so I got output is equal to 0. That is it correct? Yes, f is equal to 0. Now if I substitute D0 is equal to 1, if I substitute D0 is equal to 1 by keeping enable is equal to 0, S1 and S0 is equal to 0, so what happens here? Instead of 0 here, you have to write 1, right? So when you write 1, this 0 will become 1, 1 and 1 and 1 and 1, means all 4 inputs of AND gates are high. That means output will remain high. Is it correct? Am I getting when D naught is equal to 1? Am I getting F is equal to 1? Yes, I am getting F is equal to 1. That means this first term, right, which is written for second row is correct, right? Similarly, now you have understood. So you can write the other 3 terms for these 3 rows, right? So plus. Remember, I am writing SOP expression, which is sum of product. This is one product term. Next we will write one more product term, third product term, fourth product term, and if we combine them using a plus sign, then it will become SOP expression, right? Now second term, third row will take. I have not written anything for first row, that we will verify later once we write the whole Boolean expression. Okay, this is second row, this is third row, this is fourth row, this is fifth row. This first term is for second row. Next we will write term for third row. Enable is again 0, so we will make enable bar, right? And S1 is 0, we will take its complemented form, which is S1 bar. Since S0 is 1, S0 is 1, we will take its true form, and F is equal to D1. So the fourth input variable will be D1, right? So now again we will verify it. It's left to you, right? So I will verify, you please verify it. I will not verify for all these 4 rows. I have verified for only second row. You rest of the verification you do, right? So next, third row is over. Fourth row, again enable is 0, so take its complemented form. S1 is high, so true form. S0 is 0, complemented form. Then D2, again verify it yourself. Then for the last row, fifth row, enable is 0, so take its complemented form. S1 and S0 both are high, so write them in their true form, and the last is D3, right? So in these 4 terms, something is common. Can you identify what is common in these 4 terms? Yes, that is enable bar. Enable bar is present in all the terms, so I can take enable bar common, and what is the expression left inside the bracket is S1 bar S0 bar D0 plus S1 bar S0 D1 plus S1 S0 bar D2 plus S1 S0 D3, right? So I wrote all 4 terms for these 4 rows, and I need to verify whether it satisfies the first row or no, right? So when enable is equal to 1, just substitute enable is equal to 1, because S1 and S0 are what? Don't care terms. So you don't bother about S1 and S0, you just substitute enable is equal to 1 in this final expression. In this final expression, if you substitute enable is equal to 1, what happens? 1 bar, this you write as it is. Okay, so 1 bar is nothing but 0, and 0 into anything is what? Is equal to 0. So F is equal to 0 for first row when enable is equal to 1. Did you get that? Yes, in the truth table F is equal to 0. So I am getting, with this Boolean expression, I am getting F is equal to 0 when enable is equal to 1, right? So that means I have verified all these 5 rows. So what do you mean by this? The final expression for 4:1 multiplexer is this one, right? So with this expression we will draw the logic diagram now. So now we will draw the logic diagram for this final expression. So that will be the internal logic diagram of a 4:1 multiplexer. Okay, so total how many inputs? Enable S1, S0, D0, D1, D2, D3, 4 plus 3, total 7 inputs, right? So here I will take at enable, then S1, S0, draw it, because no need to wait till I draw. You can draw because you know how to draw the logic diagram using a Boolean expression. Enable bar, I'll take enable bar. Enable bar is generated using a NOT gate, right? So this is enable bar. So for all expressions I need enable bar. So next is S1. I'll take its complement also because I need S1 bar. Then S0 even I need its complement, so I'll use S0 bar as well, right? So first term is enable bar, S1 bar, S0 bar, D0. S1 bar, where is S1 bar? This is S1 bar. Next S0 bar, sorry, S0 bar here, and D0. Where is D0? D0 is not available. Directly you can draw here D0. This is D0. And along with this I need enable bar as well, right? So enable bar is here, right? So this is the output, the first term what we got, right? So I'll denote this first term as what? X, W. This is W, and this is Y, W, sorry, X, and this is Y, and this is Z. Okay. So this output is W. This output is W. Okay. Second term, enable bar, then S1 bar. Where is S1 bar? S1 bar is here. S0, next is S0, and D1. Next one is D1, right? So again these are given to AND gate, and the output of second AND gate is X. So I have denoted it. I have denoted the terms as W, X, Y, Z. Okay. Similarly, Y and Z are obtained. That is enable bar again, enable bar. Next S1 and S0 bar, and the fourth input is D2, right? Again these are given to the inputs of AND gate, and output will become Y, right? And the last one, enable bar, then S1, this is S1, and this is S2, sorry, S0, and the fourth input is, so I request you, I have not drawn in properly, right? So you please wait, let me erase some terms here. So the last input is D3. And they are connected to 4 input AND gate, and output will become Z. Output will be Z, right? So all these W, X, Y, Z are taken, and they are connected to, because I have implemented these dot operators which are there in between these terms, right? So I need to operate now. I need to get this plus operation. The plus operation we can get using an logical OR gate, right? So this is the final output F, right? So this is the logic diagram of what? 4:1 multiplexer, right? So no need to connect this logic diagram again and again. You just use a multiplexer which is again available in the form of IC, like decoders, right? So with those ICs we will implement the different functions or different designs. Okay, so I hope you understood the concept of multiplexer, and in next class we will discuss the different types of multiplexers and how to design the Boolean functions using different multiplexers. Okay, thank you.